It was a carnival letdown. Days after one of the biggest Toronto Caribbean carnival parties was canceled, festival goers are still upset and looking for answers. Event organizers are no different and have now hired legal representation against the City of Vaughan.
Millions of dollars went into this event. It was not a haphazard event. My clients took their duties extremely seriously, and it's just the notion that thinking that because it's associated with the Caribbean Festival that they shouldn't be taken seriously. This was a multi-million-dollar event and also been provided with some sort of documentation to substantiate exactly what their breaches were. That was never provided.
Ticket holders have been venting their anger on social media since Saturday after Carnival Kingdom was canceled. Some claiming it was canned 2 hours before doors were opened. Organizers tell CityNews they were expecting upwards of 5,000 people. And then the next day, another party that would have ended earlier was also nixed by the City of Vaughan. We reached out to the city for an exact reason as to why the permit was closed, and they got back to CityNews saying, more than 80 public complaints received by the City of Vaughan led to an investigation to be opened. Adding, the permit was revoked due in part to the following violations. There was significant overcapacity of attendees at the event. The event exceeded the approved length. The permit called for the event to end by 2 a.m. It was determined the event went past 3 a.m. and the noise exceeded the acceptable permit levels.
Well, the rules were complied with. There was no verification that the rules were not complied with. For example, we hired a sound production company to test the decibels as the night went on to make sure that at no point in time did we exceed the decibels. So we have our data. They do not have any data to produce which would substantiate their claim that there was a noise issue. Secondly, we chose a venue that was 8 miles away from the nearest residence. It is an industrial complex. Third, on the Friday evening, even the police officers who did a great job at this event, they commended my clients on how well everything went.
We reached out to the City of Vaughan with follow-up questions to the statement they gave, asking if a bylaw officer actually showed up to the event to check decibel levels and if they had proof if the party went on past 3 a.m., but they said they're not providing any further comments at this time. In Toronto, Brandon Rowe, City News.